Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, the 28th of October. This is our weekly recap. If you want to learn more about us, please come over to smartoptiontrading.com, click on live trading alerts, link in the description below, and you can join us for $25 for the first 30 days, cancel anytime. So let's talk about this week as we're really right here at highs of the day on Friday and highs of the week on Friday after what's been a very strong week. Monday we came in, we pushed up. Tuesday we pushed up to just shy of the 50-day. Wednesday we went above it, came back in. We got rejected there on Thursday after a very good GDP number, but we didn't sell off. And I think that's the thing you need to realize is we didn't sell off last on Thursday. Today, PCE came in better than expected and the market roared. And here we are closing with 20 minutes to go above the 50-day and into the 100-day. Very strong move in the market. You can look up, you see I have a 296 as your next level. And then above that, we can work our way to that gap at 403 if this market wants to go. Of course, all eyes will be on the Fed decision next week. The Fed meets next week. They'll make a rate announcement on Wednesday at 2. It's going to lease 0.75. It would be a shocker if it wasn't. It's all about the language and do they put pivot language in, data dependent, where they're looking to slow down or pause rate hikes for a while to see what's going on. And that's what the market is banking on is going to happen here. We'll see. Volume remains very good today. We're sitting here at 75 million shares with 20 minutes to go. This is very decent volume for an up day like today and a very strong push in the market. One more trading day left in the month of October. One little caveat here, the oscillators are hot, plus 289 on the 299 here on the NASDAQ, plus roughly 284 on the New York Stock Exchange. So we need these to cool off. These could use a little bit of cooling off. Neutral is 0, so we're well above the danger zone, and these things could use a little bit of cooling off here. When you talk about this week, there was a lot to do. We had a big week of earnings, and it wasn't always the prettiest of earnings. In fact, most of the earnings were not that great. In tech, Microsoft was not good, but coming back here, roaring back to the 8-day today on a huge candle engulfed yesterday's action. But again, bad report, bad guidance. Google was similar, not quite as strong here. Amazon last night, another one with very bad guidance, gapping down, coming back, but not that strong. But there were trades to be had in all of these today. They were strong and they pushed up. Meta was 6 quarters in a row now of guiding down. This thing's big time in the doghouse and a lot of trouble down here. Apple was the one today. Apple had a great day. Was the report fabulous? No, but it didn't matter. And it didn't matter because the market said so. And if you want to be negative, you can. But if you look at last night, Apple, they beat record revenue, they beat on EPS, but they missed on iPhone and they missed on services, 2 of their strong components. It was made up for by their MacBook sales. But the market held it in all night long and he took off this morning. And if you were paying attention this morning, there was money to be made right out of the gate on the open. Then you came up, you had a little flag, could have taken as it took out this little flag here around the 152 area, pushed up, up, and up. Create another little flag up in here. It gave a little downtrend in here as well. You could have taken it on, and it's just been grinding itself up higher and a strong move today. And it lifted the markets and it got all the way above the 200-day for a brief period of time. What else has been strong? Cat had a stellar report. Look at the size of that gap and push up. ExxonMobil, record report, new all-time highs. Chevron also new all-time highs briefly today. These were stellar reports. Honeywell had a good report. Look at the move on this. Visa, right? So everybody's focused on tech, and tech has not been the great place to be. But if you look around, there's a lot going on here, and names are very, very strong, and they're holding in. Tech remains the weak link. The big names reported. The banks remain strong. Look at this. Goldman Sachs pushing up well over the 200-day. JP Morgan has found its way back to the 200-day here. Wells Fargo pushing up into the 200-day. Is the market going to fall apart? Nobody knows for sure, but the market's strong here. Play the action. We could use a couple inside days. We can use a little bit of a dip action here, but the market's strong. I'll do charts tomorrow for you guys. Have a great weekend. You want to join us? Link in the description below. Everybody have a fabulous weekend, and I'll catch you on Monday morning.